Well, first of all, let's remember that we know for a very long time have known that energy is a key foundation of prosperity for societies. We know that climate change is society's greatest challenge. Now, over the past 10 years, a lot of things have happened, and I'm very pleased to say that the fact that the Sustainable Development Goals have adopted energy as one of them has happened with the contribution of the World Energy Council. We have been very proudly part of the advising to the UN Secretary General on this issue. We have supported the process, and we are delighted to see that since it has been declared an objective, there have been very significant progresses made. So access, we celebrate the innovators who really go to those 86% of people without access in rural area and make a difference. We bring them to this Congress, to the World Energy Congresses. We integrate them in our community, help them find partners, and help make them successful. That's on the access side. On the climate side, it's a policy and an innovation issue. On the policy side, with our trilemma, we promote good thinking on the policy side that help address the very important climate objectives. And we remind people that ultimately, we remind policymakers with whom we work that ultimately we need global cooperation on the climate issue, otherwise we cannot deliver.
The purpose of my company and the reason we set it up was to provide everyone on the planet access to electricity. And that's something that the SDG goal number 7, to provide energy access, is something we are solely focused on. But the good thing is this: by providing access to energy and solving energy poverty, you actually solve poverty as a whole. So energy access is a starting point to impact both for gender equality, for job creation, and for actually solving poverty in a bigger way than it was imagined previously.
I think Practical Action's work has always been about inclusive development. Our efforts to give people who would otherwise perhaps miss development opportunities the chance to engage and improve their lives. I think particularly the energy of youth has inspired us in recent years. Work that we're now doing with young farming communities, work we're doing with young entrepreneurs, and helping them to deliver solutions for their communities is both inspiring for us, but also inspiring for the whole of the world.
Well, we're very much looking forward and ahead at 2030 as a big target for sustainability goals and the SDGs. In fact, in 2 weeks' time, we launch our new impact report with ambitions for what we will achieve by 2030. So you're going to have to hold the phone for a couple of days until we can announce where we're going. But we have already reached well over 3 million people with scalable, pay-as-you-go energy solutions in Africa. That's over 800,000 homes now connected with M-KOPA products and services. And so we have great ambitions to scale that much further over the next decade as we get to 2030 and try to have a huge impact on those sustainability goals. Those can relate to electrification, those relate to saving people money, because off-grid solar solutions are ultimately a financial win for the pocketbook compared to burning kerosene and other very expensive substitutes. And it's a great win also for employment. So the number of jobs that we create at M-KOPA is well over 3,000 every single month, and we want to scale that up even further as we get to 2030.